Greetings, everyone. Father Jimmy, I hope you're doing well on this Sunday, and it is the 21st day of July. I'm going to just read from our gospel today, and our gospel reads from Mark chapter 6, verses 30 to 34. The apostles gathered together with Jesus and reported all they had done and taught. He said to them, "Come away by yourselves to a deserted place and rest a while." People were coming and going in great numbers, and they had no opportunity even to eat. So they went off in the boat by themselves to a deserted place. People saw them leaving, and many came to know about it. They hastened there on foot from all the towns and arrived at the place before them. When he disembarked and saw the vast crowd, his heart was moved with pity for them, for they were like sheep without a shepherd, and he began to teach them many things. So imagine the vibrant and perhaps even chaotic scenes in our gospel passage today. First, the apostles are gathering with Jesus and reporting to him all that they had done and taught. We do not know the full report, but we can guess it included quite a bit of excitement, stories, perhaps even loud talking over one another. After all, these were committed disciples, were not afraid of conversation, and Jesus' response was to tell them to come away and rest for a while. Then, while they were trying to take this much needed break, they arrive at their place of rest, and there they see the vast crowd awaiting them. People who had seen them leave, and others from all the towns had hastened by foot to arrive at their destination first. We can imagine this crowd of people coming from many different towns was likely not a quiet one. If it were one of us facing this group just as we arrived at our destination intending to embark on a much needed rest, would we feel sorry for them or for ourselves? Once again, Jesus' selfless and self-sacrificing actions show us the way. He is not upset when he sees the crowd before him. Rather, he is moved by their presence. When he disembarked and saw the vast crowd, his heart was moved with pity for them, for they were like sheep without a shepherd, and he began to teach them many things. They were like sheep without a shepherd. As we hear our gospel story today, we might consider all the ways in which God is revealing himself to us, and consider what is our relationship with him. At times, we may feel like we are one of the throngs of people pursuing Jesus and his apostles, with something in our lives that has us yearning for God's healing presence. In his infinite mercy and goodness, he responds, shepherding us, teaching us, always leading us home. Or maybe we're following Jesus as the apostles did, joining him on a journey toward others in need, whether we see it ahead of time or not. In that moment of encounter, Jesus shows us the way, demonstrating compassion and giving us the grace for our hearts to be moved. In noticing, God is calling us to a responsive action. Yes, the Good Shepherd walked among us, and the Holy Spirit remains with us to guide and advocate for us. Wherever we see ourselves today, we can all relate to those who follow Jesus relentlessly. We are blessed that in our yearning, because we have the Eucharist, his holy presence, offered to us every time we come to Mass. Furthermore, the Eucharist reminds us that we are sent to God to do God's work on earth. Those final words of the celebrant at Mass, "Go now and announce the gospel of the Lord." So may we be attentive to God's calling wherever we may be on this day. Sunday's the day of rest, time for relaxation, getting away maybe from the crowd, so to speak, but be with family, enjoy, pray. Also make sure you get to church if you haven't done so yet as well. Let's keep praying for one another as we start this new week together. God bless you. Take care.